detail. Senator Wu.
Thank you, Chair. Minister, welcome to you and your officials. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. I wanted to ask you about groupthink in the Foreign Service. You have such talented people in your department. I can't imagine they all have the same views, but bureaucracies have a way of conforming and forcing people to conform, which is very dangerous, particularly for foreign policy and trade policy. I just wonder if you could say a little bit about how the department allows, perhaps even encourages and fosters and permits alternate ideas to get far enough that they're taken seriously, not to the point of embarrassing anybody, but to the point they're taken seriously and given fair consideration for alternative paths in the way we pursue our foreign policy and trade objectives.
How am I going to do this in 4 minutes or even in 2 minutes? It's a very good question. Maybe what I'll do is illustrate a practical example, and it picks up a little bit on the previous question around the Indo-Pacific strategy. And what you see there in that strategy is that nexus, right? I mean, the nexus between Canada's work, diplomacy work in the region, the trade and development nexus that gives us the opportunity to develop the capacity that is necessary in some of our present and future trading partners. But you also are finding partnerships with civil society and business groups that will help us partner with us, work with us in a way that will give us a range of views that on the one hand respects and upholds the values that are really important to Canadians, and at the same time have a considered view by bringing in that external. So here's what I mean by that. You'll see in the Indo-Pacific strategy, we're investing $25 million, for example, probably 20. I think it's a little over 25, but to the Asia Pacific Foundation, that's going to actually set up a presence in the region that is going to have a feature that's going to bring in thought leadership from a wide range of civil society, from business, from academia, that's going to inform the way that's going to inform and be a part of the conversation in the region. As an example, I'm going to open up a trade gateway for the region. It's going to partner very closely with the Asia Pacific Foundation, but building on the strength of the diplomacy and the missions that we have there. We're going to start bringing our businesses in there, and through that, we're going to augment the capabilities that we have in our trade commission services and so forth. So I think this is a continued work in progress, knowing that we've got to use the very best of our expertise in the geographies, but also be thoughtful that we don't do this alone. We do this with partnership. We must do it with partnership. And I think that external view ensures us to be broad in our thinking.